Hey guys, it's Schleich with Stars, and today I'm going to be doing a Halloween barn tour. Hope you enjoy. I don't have a sign this time, I don't really know why. So out front of the stables is Lizzie, and she's riding Flames. Flames is a Trakehner stallion. This is April, and she is riding Pepper. Pepper is a Arabian mare. Behind these cross-country jumps that Lizzie's jumping is a barn. In front of the barn over this side is where Polly lives. She's just going into her cage, well, her little kennel right now. The other side of the main doors is this pumpkin I made. I made it out of oven baking clay. So what I did to make it is I got 3 chunks of orange clay and I rolled them all up into a ball, then stacked them on top of each other. I then drew like faces on them with a toothpick, and I got a bit of orange and, no, not orange, a bit of green, and stuck it on top. Blocking the entrance of the barn is Teresa, and she's leading Cookie into her stable. I actually made this head collar and lead rope for Cookie. So I made the lead rope so it unattaches. I don't have any clips because we went to Hobbycraft a couple days ago and I forgot to get any clips, so I just had to open up a jump ring and just slots on there like that. I also made this rug for her. It's a bit gluey because it's the first one I ever made, so I haven't made any before, so this is the first one. Opposite Cookie's stable is a stable without a horse in, no one lives in there. But just mucking it out, well, cleaning it out, is Sarah. Next to this stable is Jumper's stable. And Jumper is a Hanoverian gelding. Sweeping out the yard is Maisie, and she's making it nice and clean for the horses. Next to Cookie's stable is Shimmer and Petal's stable. And I'm not sure of the breeds of them, but Petals is a paint horse filly. I also made Shimmer's rug, but it was the second one I made, so it's quite messy. And Shimmer and Petals are owned by Hannah. Speaking of Hannah, Hannah is just swinging on the door there. There's 2 paddocks either side of the stables, but there's no one in there now. If you go out the back of the stable and hang a left, then the wash store is here. Just here is Teresa's tack. I made this lead rope out of rope. It was originally meant to be a head collar, and it was meant to go on like this, so that would be the headpiece that goes up here. But then I thought this is way too big, so then I transformed it into a bridle. I haven't quite finished making it because I'm gonna do like a brow band just that goes across here. I also made this saddle pad. Out the back of the wash stall is a calf over there. It doesn't have a mum because my brother gave it to me because he had 3 calves that exactly the same, so he gave me one. Over here is the mare's paddock. Here we have Muffin, and she's a Connemara pony mare. This is Scarlet, and she's a Frisian mare. Over here is Bella and her foal Alfie, and they are both Hanoverians. In between the mares and the stallion pasture is these Icelandic ponies. This one here is Sugar, and that golden one over there is Cooler. If you don't know what Cooler means, it's basically gold in some kind of language. I'm not sure what one. One of our horses is named Cooler, and she looks exactly like that. Over this side is the stallions pasture, but there's only 2 stallions out there at the moment. This is Frosty and he is a Knabstrupper stallion. I named him Frosty because he's got a tail like a wolf and wolves normally live in cold places. This is Maddie and she's just feeding Frosty some carrots. Stood next to Maddie is Martina and she's just holding a bunny. Over there is Windy and he's an Icelandic pony stallion. If we come around here, then we come to the vet. This is Misty and she's a Mustang mare. Over here is Kate and she's just watching. Treating Misty is Liam. Just here is Becky and she's holding Misty for Liam. Working on the computer is Libby. If we come round here, and over there is Anna and she's just delivering water to somewhere. I don't know where she's going. Stood here looking bored is Amber. Just in front of the main barn is Lily and she's riding her pony Jack. Jack is a riding pony gelding. Leading Jack here is Grace and she's one of the older girls who helps out. This is the main barn. There used to be some signs on it, but I took them off. If you come in here and turn right, then you see a bunch of carrots and some beetroot, I think this is. Beetroot. And under it is some apples. Just here is the wheelbarrow, and over the other side of the main barn is another wheelbarrow. But next to the wheelbarrow is just a bunch of grooming kits. And if we come round here is the tack shed bit. This is one of the Western girls, and she's just climbing the ladder to get to her tack. Down there is Carolyn and she's getting her cross-country tack ready to go cross-country schooling. Along this back wall here is where all the head collars are stored. I've tried to put them in colour order, so like pink, purple, brown and green. And over on this wall here, there's just some Western bridles. On top of this wall here is a swallow's nest. My mum helped me make it, and this is just a little swallow called Fuzzball. In the middle of the doorway, I guess, walkway, whatever, this is Martine, and she's grooming Blue, and Blue is an English thoroughbred stallion. There's not many horses in these stables because they're all out in the paddock. I try and make it so all the horses have their own stable, but sometimes I only have my favourite horses out, and that's most of my horses, so I don't have enough stables. So some of them have to live in the pasture. Just next to Blue and Martine is a carrot. I made this carrot. You know those carrots that sometimes you might pick from your garden, and it looks like there's two of them. Yeah, that's what I tried to make here, but for some reason it's curled like round the other one. Next to it is a bucket of apples, or they're meant to be apples. Over in this stable, here is Benji, and he's a Haflinger stallion. Here's Benji's foal, Sunshine, and she's a Haflinger filly. I know in real life you wouldn't have a stallion and a foal together, you'd have the mare and the foal together. But I don't know where I know where she is, I know where the mum is, but I can't really be bothered to get her out. In the end stable is Jack, and he's mucking out this stable. If we come back to the front of the stables and turn around here, then we'll find this car driving over to that house over there. the car is Debbie, and driving the car is Mike. Over here is a lake that I made out of air drying clay. It's quite a while ago, and there's loads of like swans on it. The lake is quite small. I didn't realise that the swans would be this big when I put them on because I didn't really measure. So here is a swan that's just stood on the grass. This is my favourite swan because she's got her little swan lens. I don't know what they're called, but they're on her back and it's so cute. Just here's some little baby swans, and at the back is their dad, and it's flapping, I don't know why. Over there is the gate to the house. There is a little cut through from the rest of the stables, so you can just cut through and get into the house. Here is another pumpkin. If you watched Halloween Disaster, then this pumpkin was in it and Cookie was really spooking at them. And there's a clue in the name what happened at the end. So please, please, please go and check it out. I really liked making that one and I thought it was really fun to watch. So please, please, please go and check it out. In front of the house, there's these two little bushes and these lamps. Just over here is the car parking, and there's this kitchen table out here. It's out here because I don't really have enough room in the house, and I can't really get to the stairs with the table there, so it's just there. And on the table, there's a little pumpkin I made with like triangle eyes. Sits on the table there. It's actually Halloween day today, so I'm really excited to go trick-or-treating tonight. Well, not trick-or-treating because I doubt anyone will have sweets out, but just go and see what there is out really. So here is a little car, one of the old cars that the family had. They don't really use it anymore, but it's going to be Maddie's car when she grows up. This is where the red car parks, it's over there. And next to it is this caravan that they barely ever use. But yeah, it's just parked here. I'm gonna end this video here. If you liked it, smash that like button, but don't smash your screen because you'll be needing to like more of these videos. Bye guys!